Trapped in the maze of time. Once upon a time, in a quiet corner of a small town, there was an unusual antique shop. The shop, known as Curious Collectibles, was a place where people could find the most extraordinary and mysterious objects. One sunny afternoon, Emily, a curious young girl with a penchant for adventure, decided to visit the shop. She had heard rumors about the shop's owner, Mr. Pendleton, who was said to possess an artifact of incredible power, a pocket watch that could manipulate time itself. As Emily entered the shop, she was immediately enchanted by the array of strange and fascinating items that filled the shelves. There were old books with unreadable scripts, peculiar masks, and peculiar-looking trinkets from distant lands. Mr. Pendleton, a tall and thin man with a twinkle in his eye, greeted Emily with a polite bow. "Welcome to Curious Collectibles," he said with a mysterious smile. "How may I assist you today?" Emily cleared her throat, trying to hide her excitement. "I've heard stories about a special pocket watch in your possession, a watch that can control time. Is it true?" Mr. Pendleton nodded slowly. "Ah, you've heard of the timekeeper's watch. It is indeed a remarkable artifact, but it's not something to be taken lightly. Only those with a strong sense of responsibility should wield its power." Emily was determined. "I promise to use it wisely. I just want to see if it's real." With a cautious expression, Mr. Pendleton retrieved the timekeeper's watch from a glass case. It was an exquisite pocket watch with intricate engravings and a deep, mysterious glow. He handed it to Emily, who held it in trembling hands. As soon as Emily touched the watch, a strange sensation washed over her. The room seemed to blur, and she felt herself being pulled into a vortex of swirling colors. Before she knew it, she was standing in the middle of a vast, labyrinthine maze. Panicked and disoriented, Emily realized that she had been transported through time. She clutched the timekeeper's watch, hoping it held the key to returning her to her own time. The maze was like nothing she had ever seen. Tall hedges formed winding pathways, and the walls seemed to shift and change. Emily knew that she had to navigate this maze to find her way back home, but it wouldn't be easy. With each turn she took, the maze seemed to grow more complex. Emily felt like she was running in circles, and despair began to set in. But she refused to give up. She believed in the power of the timekeeper's watch. As she pressed on, she encountered strange creatures, phantoms from different eras who seemed as lost in time as she was. They offered cryptic advice and warnings, adding to the mystery of the maze. Days turned into weeks, and Emily's determination never wavered. She used the timekeeper's watch to manipulate time, slowing it down to study the maze's shifting patterns, and accelerating it to outweed obstacles. She learned to decipher the maze's secrets, and finally, after what felt like an eternity, she reached its heart. At the center of the maze, Emily discovered an ancient hourglass, the source of the maze's time-altering power. With a deep breath, she used the timekeeper's watch to restore the hourglass to its original state. As the hourglass's sands flowed in reverse, the maze around her crumbled, and Emily found herself back in Mr. Pendleton's shop, clutching the timekeeper's watch. She was filled with relief and gratitude. Mr. Pendleton, who had been anxiously awaiting her return, smiled warmly. "You've proven yourself worthy of the timekeeper's watch, Emily. Use it wisely, and remember that time is a precious gift." Emily nodded, realizing that her adventure had taught her not only about the power of time, but also about the strength of her own determination. She left Curious Collectibles with the timekeeper's watch in hand, ready to face whatever mysteries the future might hold. The Enchanted Quill's Silent Sorcery. In a cozy, little cottage nestled deep within an ancient forest, there lived a young woman named Eliza. She was known throughout the village for her extraordinary gift, the enchanted quill. This quill possessed a unique power. It could bring her written words to life. Eliza had lived alone since she was a child, and the forest had become her home and her closest friend. She would spend her days exploring the woods, observing the wildlife, and writing about the wonders she encountered. Every word she penned with her enchanted quill seemed to take on a life of its own, creating enchanting stories that came to life around her. One sunny morning, as Eliza was sitting by the river, she noticed a vibrant red bird with shimmering feathers. It was unlike any bird she had ever seen before. Intrigued, she picked up her enchanted quill and began to write about the bird's beauty and grace. As her words flowed onto the paper, something magical happened. The bird transformed into a stunning woman with fiery hair, dressed in a gown of flowing red feathers. She introduced herself as Aurora, the guardian of the forest. "Thank you for bringing me to life with your words," Aurora said with a warm smile. "I've been waiting for someone like you, Eliza." Eliza was astonished, but delighted to have a new friend in Aurora. Together, they explored the depths of the forest, discovering its hidden wonders and secrets. Eliza wrote about their adventures, and with each tale, Aurora's powers seemed to grow stronger. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Aurora led Eliza to a secluded glen where a mysterious portal stood. The portal was said to lead to a realm of dreams and imagination, a place where stories came to life in vivid detail. Aurora explained that only Eliza's enchanted quill had the power to unlock the portal. With trembling hands, Eliza wrote a story about their journey into the realm of dreams. As her words flowed, the portal's surface shimmered and rippled, and before them appeared a breathtaking world filled with fantastical creatures, floating islands, and cascading waterfalls of vibrant colors. Eliza and Aurora stepped through the portal and embarked on a new adventure in this surreal realm. They encountered friendly creatures made of starlight, danced with whimsical beings that resembled the wind, and witnessed forests that glowed with bioluminescent plants. As they explored this enchanting realm, Eliza's enchanted quill continued to create wonders, bringing their stories to life around them. The quill had become more than a tool, it was a bridge between two worlds, allowing Eliza and Aurora to experience the magic of their words. Days turned into weeks, and the realm of dreams became their home. Eliza and Aurora reveled in their endless adventures, living out stories of bravery, friendship, and discovery. But eventually, Eliza began to long for her own world, the one she had left behind. She realized that while the realm of dreams was magical, it was also detached from the reality she cherished. With a heavy heart, she picked up her enchanted quill one last time and wrote a story about their return home. The portal shimmered once more, and they stepped back into the familiar woods of their forest. Aurora, now a true friend and guardian, understood Eliza's decision. With a tearful farewell, she disappeared into the depths of the forest, promising to watch over Eliza from afar. Eliza returned to her cottage, where her enchanted quill awaited her. She continued to write stories of her adventures, sharing the magic of the realm of dreams with her village through her words. And so, the enchanted quill's silent sorcery continued to weave enchanting tales, bridging the gap between reality and dreams, and reminding everyone that the power of imagination could make any world come alive. Secrets of the Whispering Willow. Once upon a time, in a tranquil village nestled between rolling hills, there stood a magnificent willow tree. This willow tree was unlike any other. It was known as the Whispering Willow. Its long, elegant branches seemed to reach out like fingers, ready to share its secrets with anyone who would listen. In this charming village, there lived a curious young girl named Lily. She had heard tales of the Whispering Willow from her grandmother, who spoke of the tree's ancient wisdom and its ability to share the stories of the past. Lily's heart was filled with a deep longing to uncover the secrets hidden within the tree's whispers. One warm summer's day, when the sun bathed the village in golden light, Lily decided it was time to visit the Whispering Willow. She packed a small picnic basket with sandwiches, apples, and a blanket, then set off towards the tree, which stood at the edge of the forest. As she approached the majestic willow, she couldn't help but feel a sense of reverence. The tree's branches swayed gently in the breeze, and its leaves rustled like pages of an ancient book. Lily placed her hand on the tree's gnarled trunk and whispered, "I'm here to listen, dear Whispering Willow. Share your secrets with me." Almost instantly, the leaves of the willow began to shimmer, and a soft, melodic voice filled the air. It spoke of a time long ago, when the village was but a collection of humble cottages and dirt paths. Lily closed her eyes, letting the words wash over her. The Whispering Willow spoke of love and friendship, of hardships and triumphs. Lily heard stories of villagers who had found courage in the tree's shade, lovers who had declared their affection beneath its branches, and children who had sought solace in its whispered tales. As the day turned to evening, Lily learned more about the history of her village than she had ever imagined. The tree's secrets were like a tapestry, weaving together the lives of generations past. Just as the sun dipped below the horizon, the Whispering Willow shared its final secret, a promise. It vowed to protect the village and all who resided within its bounds, offering its wisdom and solace to those who sought it. With gratitude in her heart, Lily returned home, knowing that she had experienced something truly extraordinary. She shared the stories she had heard with her grandmother, who smiled and nodded, confirming that the Whispering Willow had indeed shared its secrets with her. Over the years, Lily continued to visit the Whispering Willow, becoming the keeper of its stories. She listened to the tree's whispers and added her own tales to its repertoire. As time passed, more villagers came to sit beneath the willow's branches, seeking comfort and wisdom in its secrets. And so, The whispering willow remained a cherished part of the village, a guardian of its history and a source of solace for generations to come. Its secrets were never truly hidden, for they were meant to be shared and passed down through the ages, like a gentle breeze carrying the fragrance of a summer's day.